Princess Sofia woke up early one bright summer morning in the royal castle of Enchancia. The sun streamed through her bedroom windows, casting a warm golden glow across her royal bedspread. Today was a special day, the Summer Night Festival, a magical event celebrated only once a year, filled with music, dancing, sparkling lanterns, and magical surprises. Princess Sofia could hardly contain her excitement. Clover, her loyal rabbit companion, hopped onto the windowsill, sniffing the fresh morning air. "Princess Sofia, the festival is today. Are we ready? Are we ready?" Princess Sofia laughed, adjusting her crown carefully. "Yes, Clover, but there's a lot to do before the festival begins. We need to prepare everything perfectly so that all the guests from the kingdom can enjoy the magical night." She dressed quickly in a light, flowing gown perfect for a warm summer evening, her favorite shade of lavender sparkling softly in the sunlight. Her hair was braided neatly with tiny ribbons, and she looked at herself in the mirror. "Princess Sofia, you look ready for a summer adventure," she whispered with a smile. Clover twitched his whiskers. "Adventure? I like the sound of that. But what's the first thing on the prep list, Princess Sofia?" Princess Sofia clapped her hands with excitement. "First, we need to prepare the royal gardens. The festival lights and magical lanterns need to be hung, and the flowers must bloom perfectly for the evening." She and Clover ran down to the gardens, where the royal gardeners were already busy planting colorful blooms. Princess Sofia waved cheerfully to them. "Good morning. Let's make the gardens look magical for tonight." The gardeners smiled warmly. "Of course, Princess Sofia. We'll make sure everything sparkles and shines." Princess Sofia helped plant a few flowers, her small hands carefully patting the soil. She knew that even the tiniest touch could make a difference in magical places like the royal gardens. Clover hopped around, sniffing flowers and occasionally nibbling on a leaf, causing Princess Sofia to giggle. "Clover, be careful. These flowers are part of the magic of the festival." As they worked, Mr. P, a mysterious little messenger she had met on a previous adventure, appeared suddenly, carrying a small golden scroll. "Princess Sofia, I have a message from the festival organizers. There are new tasks for the evening preparations, and they require your special touch." Princess Sofia took the scroll carefully and read aloud. "Dear Princess Sofia, the Summer Night Festival will be more magical than ever. The floating lanterns must be enchanted, the magical fountains must sparkle, and the music of the night must be perfectly timed. We trust only you to make this festival unforgettable. Festival Committee." Princess Sofia's eyes sparkled. "Clover, this is going to be the best festival ever, but we have a lot of work to do." Clover twitched his ears. "Work? I thought festivals were for fun. But if it's fun work, I'm ready." Princess Sofia laughed. "Exactly, Clover. And we'll start with the lanterns. We need to enchant them so they float magically and glow in rainbow colors during the night." They walked to the castle's magical lantern workshop. Rows of lanterns waited patiently, some shaped like stars, others like moons, and some even like tiny magical animals. Princess Sofia waved her hands, and golden sparkles danced from her fingers, weaving through the lanterns. She whispered tiny magical words she had learned from her lessons, and soon each lantern floated gracefully in the air, glowing softly with shimmering rainbow lights. "Princess Sofia, look!" Clover exclaimed. "They're floating already. They look amazing." "They do, Clover," Princess Sofia said with a smile. "But we must make sure they glow brighter and stay perfectly balanced in the sky tonight. That's the magic touch only a princess can give." After the lanterns, Princess Sofia moved to the fountains in the royal gardens. She gently touched the flowing water, whispering magic words to make the fountains sparkle. Water droplets turned into tiny glowing stars as they arched gracefully through the air. Princess Sofia clapped her hands. "Perfect! The fountains will dance to the music tonight, and everyone will be amazed." Clover hopped in excitement. "Princess Sofia, you're making the gardens look magical. I can't wait for the festival." Princess Sofia smiled, feeling proud but also thoughtful. "Clover, the festival is not just about magic and decorations. We also need to make sure everyone feels happy and included. I want every guest, big or small, to have the best night ever." Just then, Marina, a young mermaid Princess Sofia had met on a previous adventure, arrived with a basket of magical flowers that shimmered in the sunlight. "Princess Sofia, these flowers are enchanted to glow in the evening. They will make the paths even more beautiful for the festival." Princess Sofia gasped in delight. "Thank you, Marina. These will be perfect. Let's place them along the pathways so every guest feels the magic as they walk through the gardens." Together, Princess Sofia, Clover, and Marina arranged the glowing flowers along the winding garden paths. Little lights flickered and shimmered in the sunlight, hinting at the magic that would come alive tonight. As the morning passed, Princess Sofia looked around and felt a mixture of excitement and responsibility. There was still much to do, including preparing magical music, arranging surprises for the guests, and ensuring that every corner of the castle sparkled under the summer night sky. But with Clover, Marina, and her friends helping her, Princess Sofia knew they could create the most magical festival ever. She took a deep breath, feeling the warm summer breeze. "Clover, Marina, today is going to be unforgettable. We are going to make the summer night festival the most magical evening in all of Enchancia." Clover twitched his whiskers in agreement. "I'm ready, Princess Sofia. Let's make magic happen." And so, Princess Sofia's preparations for the summer night festival began, full of magic, excitement, and teamwork. Little did she know, surprises, challenges, and even more magical tasks awaited her as the day went on, promising an evening that would sparkle brighter than any she had ever seen. Princess Sofia, Clover, and Marina had just finished arranging the glowing flowers along the winding garden paths. The sun was now high in the sky, casting a golden shimmer across the royal castle and gardens. Princess Sofia took a deep breath, feeling a mixture of excitement and responsibility. "Clover, Marina, we've done so much already, but the festival isn't ready yet. We still need music, more decorations, and some surprises to make the night unforgettable." Clover twitched his whiskers. "Music? I love music. But Princess Sofia, how do we make magical music?" Princess Sofia smiled warmly. "Clover, we have the enchanted instruments in the castle music room. Each instrument can create music that glows and moves magically through the air. But we must arrange them carefully, so the melodies harmonize perfectly with the festival lights." The trio hurried to the music room, where rows of shimmering instruments floated gently in the air, waiting to be played. There were golden harps, silver flutes, tiny drums that sparkled, and even a magical piano with keys that glowed softly. Princess Sofia waved her hand, and the instruments tuned themselves magically. "Perfect! Now we just need to test them and create the music for tonight." Princess Sofia tapped the piano keys gently, and soft glowing notes floated through the room. Clover hopped excitedly, trying to catch the glowing notes with his paws, but they floated just out of reach. Marina clapped her hands, causing golden stars to form in the air, perfectly synchronizing with the music. "Princess Sofia," Marina said, "the music is already magical. But maybe we need a melody that guides the guests through the gardens, leading them to surprises and glowing lanterns." Princess Sofia nodded thoughtfully. "You're right, Marina. Music can show everyone where to go and make them feel enchanted. Let's combine the harp, flute, and piano. Clover, you can help by hopping to direct the floating notes toward the paths." Clover twitched his ears. "Hopping magic directing notes? I'm ready, Princess Sofia." For the next hour, Princess Sofia and her friends worked tirelessly. She tapped, waved, and whispered small magical words while Marina clapped and Clover bounced through the room. Slowly, the music formed a glowing, flowing melody that floated toward the castle gardens, winding through the paths and interacting with the floating lanterns and sparkling fountains. The notes shimmered like rainbow-colored ribbons, lighting the way for every guest who would arrive tonight. As they finished, Princess Sofia clapped her hands in delight. "It's perfect! The music will make the gardens magical and guide everyone through the festival. But we still have surprises to prepare. I want tonight to be unforgettable for every visitor." Just then, A soft knock echoed at the music room door. Princess Sofia opened it and saw her friend, Prince James, carrying a basket filled with magical sparkles. Princess Sofia, I heard about your festival preparations and brought special magic sparkles. They can be sprinkled on the lanterns to make them twinkle brighter and dance in the night sky. Princess Sofia's eyes lit up. Prince James, thank you. That will make the festival truly magical. Come, help us sprinkle the sparkles on the lanterns. Together, Princess Sofia, Prince James, Clover, and Marina carefully added the magical sparkles to each floating lantern. As soon as a sprinkle touched the lanterns, they glowed brighter, twirled gently in the air, and sparkled like a million tiny stars. Princess Sofia clapped her hands in excitement. It's working! Look, Clover. The lanterns are even more magical than before. Clover hopped in delight. They're like dancing stars. Princess Sofia, this is amazing. After decorating the lanterns, Princess Sofia turned to check the magical fountains. She waved her hand, whispering a few more words. Water droplets rose into the air and formed small glowing shapes of fish, flowers, and birds, dancing along with the music. Marina giggled as the tiny shapes floated around, interacting with the sparkles on the lanterns. Princess Sofia, this is going to be the most magical festival ever. Princess Sofia smiled warmly. It's wonderful, Marina, but we have to make sure everyone feels welcome. I've invited guests from every corner of Enchancia, princes, princesses, magical creatures, and even some friends from faraway lands. I want them all to enjoy the evening and feel the magic of the festival. Just then, a flurry of excitement filled the garden paths. Princess Sofia turned to see her friends arriving, Merlin the magical owl, Flora the fairy, and even some talking animals she had met during previous adventures. Each one carried decorations, gifts, or special magic to contribute to the festival. Princess Sofia's heart swelled with happiness. Thank you, everyone. With all of your help, the summer night festival will be unforgettable. Merlin flapped his wings. Princess Sofia, the preparations are wonderful, but be careful. Festivals can be full of surprises, and sometimes magic can behave unpredictably at night. Keep your wits and heart ready. Princess Sofia nodded thoughtfully. I will, Merlin. We're ready for anything tonight. As the sun began to lower in the sky, casting soft golden shadows over the gardens, Princess Sofia looked around at the sparkling fountains, glowing lanterns, twinkling flowers, and magical music floating through the air. She felt proud and excited. Clover, Marina, tonight is going to be magical. I can't wait to see the guests' faces when they walk through the gardens. Clover twitched his whiskers. Princess Sofia, I think this will be the best festival ever. Let's get ready to greet the first guests. Princess Sofia nodded. Yes, Clover. But we must stay alert. Festivals can bring unexpected magic, and we have to make sure everyone is safe and happy. With the evening approaching and the preparations nearly complete, Princess Sofia felt a warm glow in her heart. She knew the summer night festival would be magical, but the real magic was in working together with her friends, sharing joy, and spreading kindness. And little did she know, the night would bring surprises, enchanted guests, and magical challenges that would test her creativity, courage, and heart in ways she had never imagined. As the sun dipped lower over the royal castle of Enchancia, the gardens glowed with the preparations Princess Sofia and her friends had worked so hard to complete. Lanterns floated gracefully in the air, each glowing with rainbow-colored sparkles. Fountains danced with tiny glowing shapes, shimmering to the magical music that floated along the garden paths. Princess Sofia, Clover, Marina, and Prince James stepped back to admire their work, their hearts swelling with pride. Princess Sofia, Marina said softly, everything looks magical. But the guests will arrive soon. Are we ready for any surprises that may appear? Princess Sofia nodded with determination. We're ready, Marina. Remember, a festival always brings unexpected magic, and we must stay alert and help anyone who needs it. Clover twitched his whiskers nervously. Unexpected magic? Princess Sofia, I hope it's fun magic and not scary magic. Princess Sofia laughed gently. Don't worry, Clover. Fun magic is part of every festival, and any challenge we face, we'll handle together. Just then, a gentle wind swept through the garden, carrying a sparkling invitation. Princess Sofia caught it in her hand. It was a message from the festival committee. Princess Sofia, the enchanted guests are arriving. They bring surprises, gifts, and magical entertainment. Ensure the lanterns guide them, the music welcomes them, and your heart leads the way. Princess Sofia smiled. Clover, Marina, it's time. The guests are coming. Let's greet them and make this festival unforgettable. As the first visitors approached, Princess Sofia noticed shimmering figures appearing at the garden gates. Fairies in sparkling dresses, princes and princesses from neighboring kingdoms, talking animals, and magical creatures all arrived, their faces lighting up at the sight of the glowing gardens. Lanterns floated above them, guiding their paths and creating a rainbow of sparkling light. Welcome, everyone, Princess Sofia said warmly. I'm Princess Sofia, and this is Clover, Marina, and Prince James. Tonight is a special night full of magic, music, and surprises. Please enjoy the Summer Night Festival. Clover hopped beside her. Welcome. Follow the glowing lanterns, they'll show you where the magic is. The guests gasped in delight, wandering through the illuminated paths. Some paused to admire the sparkling fountains, where tiny glowing shapes of flowers, birds, and fish danced in rhythm with the music. Others marveled at the floating lanterns, each glowing brightly like a tiny star. As Princess Sofia watched the guests enjoy the festival, she noticed something unusual. A small, mischievous magical creature, a sprite with twinkling eyes and a glowing tail, was darting through the garden, sprinkling extra magic that caused the lanterns to spin wildly and the fountains to splash unpredictably. Clover! Princess Sofia called softly, we have a magical mischief maker. We need to guide it carefully before it causes trouble. Clover twitched his ears. Princess Sofia, I'm ready. Let's catch that mischievous sprite. Princess Sofia ran gracefully after the sprite, her flowing gown catching the evening light. She whispered calming words, trying to direct the sprite toward a quiet corner where it could release its energy harmlessly. Marina followed, creating a gentle shield of sparkling flowers to prevent any chaos from spreading to the guests. Princess Sofia, look. Marina pointed. The sprite wants to join the festival. It's not being naughty, it just wants to help. Princess Sofia laughed softly. I see. Let's make it part of the magic then. Everyone deserves to join in the fun. With a wave of her hand, Princess Sofia guided the sprite to a group of lanterns. It tapped the glowing lights with its tiny tail, and the lanterns spun gently, creating patterns of twinkling stars and magical shapes in the night sky. The guests clapped and cheered, enchanted by the unexpected addition. Princess Sofia, you're amazing, Prince James said. You turned a potential problem into part of the magic. Princess Sofia smiled. Magic works best when shared, and everyone deserves to feel included. That's what makes a festival truly special. As the night continued, the gardens filled with laughter, music, and sparkling lights. Princess Sofia guided guests to small surprises hidden along the paths. Enchanted flower petals that glowed in their hands, tiny glowing creatures that performed tricks, and magical fountains that created sparkling rainbows above their heads. Clover hopped beside Princess Sofia, grinning. Princess Sofia, everyone is having fun. Look at the fairies dancing and the guests laughing. This is the best festival ever. Princess Sofia's heart swelled. It's wonderful, Clover. Seeing everyone happy makes all the hard work worthwhile. Suddenly, a soft glow appeared in the distance. Princess Sofia noticed that the enchanted moon above the castle had risen, casting silver light across the gardens. The lanterns and fountains reflected its glow, and the music seemed to harmonize perfectly with the moonlight. The scene looked like a painting come to life, magical and serene. Princess Sofia whispered, Clover, so look. The festival magic is complete. All our work, the music, the lanterns, the fountains, has come together beautifully. Marina clapped her hands softly. It's breathtaking, Princess Sofia. The enchanted guests will never forget this night. Clover twitched his nose happily. Princess Sofia, the magic is everywhere. Even the mischievous sprite looks proud. Princess Sofia smiled warmly. Yes, Clover. The festival isn't just about decorations or music, it's about sharing joy, kindness, and magic with everyone. And tonight, we've done that perfectly. As the evening progressed, Princess Sofia continued to ensure every guest was enjoying themselves. She helped guide younger fairies through the glowing paths, shared stories with magical creatures, and even danced under the floating lanterns with Clover hopping alongside. The festival was alive with laughter, music, and the soft shimmer of magic everywhere. Princess Sofia took a moment to look around, feeling proud, happy, and grateful. The Summer Night Festival was more than just an event. It was a celebration of friendship, magic, and the joy of sharing moments with others. And little did Princess Sofia know, the night still held surprises, enchanted challenges, and moments of wonder that would make this festival unforgettable for her and everyone in Enchancia. The Summer Night Festival was in full swing. Lanterns floated gracefully in the air, casting rainbow-colored reflections across the royal gardens. The fountains sparkled and danced in rhythm with the magical music, and the enchanted flower petals glowed softly along the garden paths. Princess Sofia, Clover, Marina, and Prince James moved gracefully among the guests, ensuring that everything was perfect. Princess Sofia, the guests seemed delighted. Marina exclaimed, "The gardens, the music, and the lights, it's all perfect." Princess Sofia smiled warmly. "Yes, Marina. But we must stay alert. Festivals like this often have unexpected magical surprises. We need to make sure everyone is safe while still enjoying the magic." Clover twitched his whiskers nervously. "Princess Sofia, do you think we'll have another surprise? I hope it's fun and not scary." Princess Sofia laughed softly. "Don't worry, Clover. I think it will be a challenge, but one we can handle together." Just as she spoke, a shimmering ripple appeared in the center of the gardens. A circle of magical light expanded, and from it emerged a group of glowing butterflies. But these were no ordinary butterflies. They sparkled with enchanted light, and each carried a tiny glowing orb. They fluttered around the lanterns, but their movement was unpredictable, causing some lanterns to sway dangerously. "Princess Sofia," Prince James called. "The magical butterflies are beautiful, but they might accidentally disturb the decorations. What should we do?" Princess Sofia took a deep breath. "We need to guide them carefully so they don't disrupt the festival magic. Clover, Marina, follow my lead." She raised her hands, whispering a gentle incantation she had learned from the royal library. Streams of golden light flowed from her fingers, weaving through the butterflies, guiding them gently around the lanterns and fountains. The butterflies responded to her magic, forming patterns in the air that made the garden even more beautiful. Clover hopped beside her, adding his little paw to nudge any butterflies that strayed too close to a lantern. Marina clapped her hands, creating protective sparkling barriers around the fountains and flowers. Together, they carefully guided the glowing butterflies through the gardens. "Princess Sofia, look," Marina said, pointing upward. "The butterflies are forming shapes. Stars, flowers, and even little hearts. This is magical." Princess Sofia's eyes sparkled. "Yes, Marina. They are part of the festival now. Even unexpected magic can become beautiful if guided with care and kindness." As the guests watched in awe, another ripple of magical light appeared near the castle gates. This time, it was a group of tiny, mischievous sprites. They zoomed around the paths, tickling flowers and sprinkling sparkling dust that made the lanterns spin wildly. Some guests laughed, while others looked worried as the decorations wavered. "Princess Sofia, the sprites are causing mischief," Clover exclaimed. Princess Sofia nodded thoughtfully. "They are mischievous, but not harmful. We need to include them in the magic so the festival remains beautiful." She approached the sprites, speaking softly, "Little friends, we are celebrating a magical night. You can join the fun, but please follow the paths we've prepared." The sprites paused, their sparkling eyes blinking curiously. Princess Sofia smiled and gently waved her hand, sending ribbons of golden light that the sprites could follow safely. Slowly, they began to glide along the paths, spinning and twirling without disturbing the decorations. The guests clapped and cheered as the sprites joined the butterflies, creating a magical dance above the lanterns and fountains. Princess Sofia watched with pride as the garden shimmered with coordinated enchantment, music, and laughter. Clover hopped excitedly. "Princess Sofia, it's like the garden is alive. The butterflies, sprites, lanterns, and fountains, they're all dancing together." Princess Sofia nodded. "Yes, Clover. That's the true magic of the festival. It's not just decorations or music, it's about creating joy, harmony, and wonder for everyone." Just as the night reached its peak, Princess Sofia noticed a soft glow coming from the center of the garden. A magical moonbeam had touched the fountain, and the water began to rise into the air, forming a glowing, spinning tower. The guests gasped in awe, but the fountain's movements became unpredictable, threatening to drench the pathways. "Princess Sofia!" Marina cried. "The moonbeam fountain is too powerful. It could ruin the festival." Princess Sofia took a deep breath and stepped forward. "I can guide it. Clover, Marina, we need to focus together. The magic responds to our hearts." She raised her hands, channeling her energy into the fountain, whispering magical words of balance and harmony. Clover and Marina joined, directing the floating sparkles and protective barriers around the fountain. Slowly, the fountain's movement became smooth and rhythmic, forming beautiful arcs of sparkling water that danced perfectly with the music and lanterns. The guests cheered, clapping and laughing at the magical spectacle. Princess Sofia smiled, her heart swelling with pride. Even unexpected challenges could become beautiful moments when faced with courage, creativity, and kindness. As the festival continued, Princess Sofia moved through the gardens, ensuring every guest felt welcome and enchanted. She helped children collect glowing petals, shared magical stories, and guided the music to match the glowing lanterns. Clover hopped excitedly beside her, keeping watch for any mischief, while Marina added sparkling touches to every corner. By the time the enchanted moon reached its highest point in the sky, the gardens glowed brighter than ever. Lanterns twinkled, fountains danced, magical butterflies and sprites hovered in perfect harmony, and music floated gently through the air. Princess Sofia realized that the festival had become more than a celebration. It was a magical experience of teamwork, kindness, and joy. Princess Sofia whispered softly to herself, "Clover, we did it. Even the challenges became part of the magic. This is truly a summer night festival to remember." Clover twitched his whiskers happily. "Princess Sofia, I've never seen anything so magical in my whole life. I'm so glad we're part of it." Princess Sofia smiled warmly. "Yes, Clover. Tonight, everyone will feel the magic of friendship, creativity, and kindness. That's the true heart of the festival." As the first part of the festival night ended, Princess Sofia looked around, noticing the glowing faces of guests, magical creatures, and friends. She knew there was still more to come, more surprises, challenges, and magical moments that would make the night unforgettable. The Summer Night Festival was at its peak, and the royal gardens of Enchancia were alive with sparkling magic, glowing lanterns, and joyful music. Princess Sofia, Clover, Marina, and Prince James moved through the crowds, making sure every guest felt welcome and enchanted. The fountains danced with glowing shapes, the butterflies and sprites twirled in harmony, and the magical music filled the air, blending perfectly with the shimmer of lanterns above. Princess Sofia smiled as she watched the guests laugh and clap in wonder. "Clover, Marina, look at everyone enjoying the festival. All our preparations and hard work have created something truly magical." Clover twitched his whiskers happily. "Princess Sofia, it's like the whole garden is alive. I can't believe how beautiful everything looks." Marina nodded, adding, "And the enchanted guests, the magical creatures, and even the mischievous sprites, they all became part of the magic. Tonight is unforgettable." Just then, a gentle breeze carried a soft, melodic voice through the gardens. It was the festival committee, a group of wise magical creatures who oversaw every royal event. They appeared in shimmering forms, floating above the main fountain. Princess Sofia, their leader said, a glowing figure resembling a star, you have done more than prepare a festival. You have created an evening filled with harmony, joy, and kindness. The magic of this night is a reflection of your heart. Princess Sofia blushed, feeling proud but humble. Thank you. I just wanted everyone to enjoy the festival and feel the magic. I wanted to show that kindness, teamwork, and care can make any event special. The festival committee nodded. Indeed, Princess Sofia. You have guided the enchanted guests, managed unexpected surprises, and turned challenges into moments of wonder. That is the true heart of magic. Clover twitched his nose. Princess Sofia, we did it. We really did it. Princess Sofia laughed softly. Yes, Clover. But it's not just about us. Everyone who joined the festival helped make it magical. Our friends, the guests, and even the little sprites and butterflies. Magic is stronger when shared. As she spoke, the enchanted moon above the castle reflected on the fountains, creating sparkling beams that lit up the gardens. Lanterns floated higher, forming patterns in the sky, stars, hearts, and flowers all intertwined. Princess Sofia felt a warm glow in her heart, knowing that every effort, every careful detail, had contributed to this breathtaking scene. Suddenly, a soft sparkle appeared above the main fountain, forming a glowing scroll. Princess Sofia picked it up carefully, and golden letters appeared. To Princess Sofia, your courage, kindness, and creativity have made the Summer Night Festival a magical memory for all. You have shown that true magic comes from the heart, and that even challenges can become beauty when faced with courage and care. The Festival Committee. Princess Sofia's eyes sparkled. Clover, Marina took. The Festival Committee has sent a message. It says we made the festival magical and memorable. I'm so proud of what we've done together. Clover hopped excitedly. Princess Sofia, this is the best festival ever. Everyone is happy, the magic is perfect, and we worked as a team. Marina smiled warmly. And we learned so much too. Festivals are more than lights and music. They're about sharing joy and caring for others. That's the true magic, Princess Sofia. Princess Sofia nodded, feeling the truth of her friend's words. She looked around at the glowing lanterns, dancing fountains, smiling guests, and magical creatures. Every detail, every preparation, every careful touch had created more than a beautiful festival. It had created memories filled with wonder, friendship, and love. As the night drew to a close, Princess Sofia guided the guests toward the castle gates, ensuring everyone could safely exit while carrying the memory of the magical festival with them. Clover hopped beside her, keeping watch for the last glowing sprites, while Marina sprinkled tiny sparkling petals along the paths, leaving trails of light behind. Finally, with the last guests safely on their way, Princess Sofia stood in the center of the gardens. The lanterns floated gently, the fountains shimmered softly, and the magical music faded into a gentle hum. She took a deep breath, feeling both tired and happy. Clover, Marina, we did it. The Summer Night Festival was magical, and it's all thanks to everyone who helped and joined in the fun. Clover twitched his whiskers. Princess Sofia, I've never seen anything so magical. The lights, the music, the butterflies, and even the mischievous sprites, they all worked together perfectly. Princess Sofia laughed softly. Yes, Clover. That's the magic of teamwork and kindness. Every challenge we faced, every little problem, became part of the festival's wonder because we worked together and stayed calm. Marina floated beside her, smiling. Princess Sofia, this will be remembered in Enchancia for years to come. You've made the Summer Night Festival unforgettable for everyone who attended. Princess Sofia felt a warm glow in her heart. Yes, Marina. And I've learned that magic isn't just in lanterns, fountains, or music. The true magic is in the heart. Kindness, courage, creativity, and sharing joy. That's the magic I will always carry with me. Clover hopped onto Princess Sofia's shoulder, snuggling close. Princess Sofia, I love magic like this. but I love teamwork and friendship even more." Princess Sofia hugged Clover gently. "Yes, Clover. That's the best kind of magic. And with friends like you and Marina, I know every adventure and every festival will be even more special." As the stars twinkled above Enchancia, reflecting in the shimmering fountains and glowing lanterns, Princess Sofia looked out across the royal gardens. She felt proud, happy, and ready for whatever magical adventure would come next. The festival was over, but the lessons, the memories, and the joy would last forever. With a final glance at the sparkling gardens, Princess Sofia whispered softly, "Thank you, everyone, for making this night magical. I can't wait for the next adventure, the next festival, and the next chance to share magic and joy with everyone in Enchancia." And so, under the sparkling summer night sky, Princess Sofia, Clover, and Marina ended the festival with hearts full of happiness, memories of magic, and the knowledge that kindness, courage, and teamwork create the truest magic of all.